Hey guys, hello isometric, welcome. I'm just starting the stream, checking some stuff, checking if everything is working. Okay, this should be good. Let me know if you guys can see the stream. I'll be streaming work in progress. Hi Curtis, hi. Do let me know if everything is working. Thank you. How's the audio? We'll quickly begin. Yeah, thank you Curtis, thank you. So today I'll be working on the tile master pack that I'm working on, but I have some things planned what I want to complete today. Right now, yesterday after the stream, I did work on it. So here's what I worked on yesterday. Let me quickly show you guys. So this. So I added this control, which is really, really good according to me, because previously we only had let me quickly see if everything is working again. Yeah, previously the problem was it only had a circular gradient going from center to 0, so it used to have weird artifacts, but now we don't have that. We have a continuous shape that follows the hexagon. I'm very much looking forward to improving this. Yes, but also let's quickly see how this render looks. Yep. It looks good in my opinion, but what do you guys think? I mean, there's a lot to improve on, of course. I also found out that I have some motor elements in my previous projects which I want to reuse for this product. So I'll be showing that as well. I have to improve the dirt, of course, and some other controls today. That will be fun. And do let me know what else I can add in this product. I will try to add them as well. It's honestly not that bad, but I'm using really high subdivision scale at 1 pixel, so it's taking a while to render, but I don't see any noise, so that's good. This is one scene. The other scene is a sphere scene, of course. For this, I want to set this up here. Now quickly render this. Yes, I need to I need to make a good background, so we'll do that today as well, so that we'll have some pretty renders. Hello, Prince. So today I tried to add some overlays as well, so that is fun. Setting up the stream took me a while today, but I have let me show you. This area is actually the chat for me. So in Blender, I have this small window where the chat is available. Yes, actually, yeah, imperfections, small cracks and chipping off. Yes. Let me show you a previous project that I did, and also TileKit version 1. Right now I'm building upon a previous project that I had, so I'll just put the trailer for the TileKit. So if you guys have time, just give this a look as well. This is my previous project, and Garchu, I think I'm using 4.0, 4.0.2, yes. So the link that I just posted on the chat is my old project. Like, it was 2 years old, but it has a lot of controls. It has different surface imperfections and everything. But I will try to show you guys what you can expect. So let's see. Bricks 2022 draft. Yeah, sure, why not? So this is one of my old bricks project. Let's quickly change the scale to 0.75. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of imperfections and everything. So all these little things, these layers will be added as a different node, so you can actually use them and layer them. So this is like layered modular materials, if that's what you can call it. So this is one project which I'm taking some nodes from. For example, if you see here, I have different node setups, and I've been reusing the setups for a while now. So I'm gonna make them into small assets, and you can see there's a lot of color ramps because at that this was 2 years ago, and I still used to like color ramps at that point. Now I don't like color ramps. Not exactly. I love color ramps, but still, that's my least favorite node. And let's see, what is other one? Damaged bricks. And in this particular bricks, and I think I have to change. Yeah, brick factory. Let me quickly add a HDRI if I can find it. Where is it? Hey Sander, I'll answer your question in just a minute, but let me just quickly go download Bricks Factory HDRI. Polyhaven is probably the best thing that happened to 3D artists, honestly. And can't believe it's actually free. The number of things that you actually get, it's insane. And let's go to desktop. Place the assets there. Let's load in. Yep, got it. So this is one other project that I did. Like, if you look at this, I like this motor setup here a lot. There's some improvements that I have to do definitely, but the motor is something which I think I spent a long time researching, because there are not really that many good motor setups available. So here is one way I did it. So I'm gonna reuse this as well. So I'm gonna make it into a node group and input it into the pack. And there is, so this is the motor map. I don't know if you can see it. And then this is the streaks map. This is another surface imperfection that I'm gonna give. And some little dents here and there. And some surface details, surface noise. It's basically the same things, but you know, I'm combining different nodes to make new patterns basically, and masking out different stuff using map ranges and color ramps. But yeah, I'm gonna work on this. You can say this is probably, and there's cracks as well. So here are some cracks that I did a while ago. I have to improve upon that now. And what exactly is this? These are some other surface noises which I basically layered upon layered to get something like this in the albedo, and then give that to a principal shader. And let's quickly take a look at a render of this as well. So I'll see what I can take from this. And let's see. How would you random offset the dotted pattern in the hexagonal tiles? I previously did something similar but couldn't find a way to randomize a dotted pattern without overlapping as Voronoi. Okay. You should basically use Voronoi tile. Instead of using Voronoi tiling, you should use what to call it, like hexagonal tiling. So let's take a look at that next. Oh god, the compositing is so bad. Sorry. Let's just basically use the same as viewer and composite for now. Yeah. So I don't really like how the bricks look, but I really like how the motor look. What do you guys think? So yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm going to do some random offset dotted tiles today. And the way I'm going to do it is, you know, literally whatever I said. I'm going to use hexagonal tiling. So let's do that today. And I'm going to come back to this node and I'm going to copy all these nodes. Let's see if I can copy from one file to another. Paste it here. Okay. I'm going to copy this motor setup. Hopefully it should work. If not, that's a problem. Oh yeah, it works. Thank God. And I wanna look at this camera and let's give it HD resolution. Sure, 720p is fine too. So let's work on hex offset tiles today, and I'm gonna do that. So this will be fun. But before that, let's quickly add this here and see if this actually works. I'm gonna add a math node. The way you will combine any two different maps is using maximum. So let's use maximum here. Yep. Yeah, it works. But for this to offset, I need to add a value. There you go. So now I have some nice little motor here and there. So I'm gonna duplicate maximum and change this to greater than to get the mask. Maximum and greater than, these two are probably the best ways to you can combine two different height layers together. And I have a color mix, so let's take this and add before this, Of course, like all this will be modular soon. For now, I'm just worried about, yeah, let's use a mix node. Alt S, I guess. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, there you go. Now we have some sort of a dirty motor, but this works. What do you guys think? But yeah, now I'm gonna quickly make this to a node group. I'm gonna call this motor, so let's quickly Control G, and let's quickly rename this stuff. I'll rename this vector. Oh wow. For you guys to see, I'm making this bigger. And UV input, coordinate input. Let's just give it a good description. Input, and I'm gonna hide this value because if I take this, I don't want that to see, so I'm just gonna give that as a vector input. And all this is fine. So the scale from here and here are the same, except it has more details. So I'm going to use a factor. And yeah, if you guys have any other questions, do put it in the chat. I'm going to answer everything, but slowly for now, I would say, yeah, slowly I would say I'll be working on Sanders' question next. So let's give the outputs good names immediately. And why do I have to again? Okay. I'm going to delete the second one. I'm going to call this height. And the color as, I don't think I should give a color, to be honest. Just gonna make this height and gradient. Yeah, I'm gonna make this a float. I'm gonna copy this and paste this outside like that. Like this. I'm gonna call this motor underscore 01. So there's one set of motor values. Okay, that's fun. For now, if I want anything, I'm just gonna go inside and change the values, or else yeah. Let's quickly change some hexagonal values here. So rounding is fine. Bevel, I'm gonna remove this bevel, and motor width is for some reason don't know why. I feel like bevel is doing some thing here. So let's quickly see. Motor has 0 things, of course. Does this look? Yeah, 0 true. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I think this is fine. The motor is fine. So let's work on the next one. So I'm gonna tell you guys like why, how to do this, but I'll be mostly working. But the easiest way I did it is basically taking this gradient, instead of using this this gradient, I'm gonna use hexagonal tiles. So I have this, so let's quickly make hexagonal tiles. There's easy ways to do hexagonal tiles, but one way I found out recently is by using snap 0.5 and square root of 3. So I'm going to use this value on the x, sure, and on the y. For this to work, we need to copy all this. Yeah, this. Let's look at this. Hello, Wendy. Hi. Nice to see you here. Really, really excited. Let's see. Professional Blender is a hobby. I thank you for sharing and focusing on live streams. Thank you, David. Like, that's very sweet of you. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, definitely thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm going to delete all this. I don't think I need them. So let's quickly see how to do this. So I'm basically working on my new product that is like an update to my old product, Tile Master. So that's fun. So I'm gonna snap here and I'm gonna add some in this direction. I'm gonna snap that again. Let's snap. Or should I do warp? Yeah, warp. Let's do warp first and then we can snap stuff later. So I'm gonna go from 0 to this. I'm gonna copy the same values here as well. Oh shit. I'm really happy that you guys are here. At the moment, I'm trying to make a hex styling, so hopefully you guys can see it. And I have several things open, so I'm kind of getting confused. Okay, this is one. Let's see how I made hex. To be honest, like I already did hex styling here, so simply copy them. Yeah. See, this is exactly what I need. So I'm gonna do what like a person who's okay, there you go. I'm just gonna copy all this, control V it here. Yeah, like I don't know why I'm recreating this, so stupid. Sorry. Oh, you guys, I'll try not to swear, sorry. I've been, yeah, been very hard not to swear. That's really true. Something is wrong. So I might have copied it wrong. So let's go to Hexagon. Let's take all this. Let's paste it here now. Let's connect this here and see if this works. What am I doing wrong? Why is this not working? One easy way is we can go one by one. And we can subtract that. True. Or am I giving a wrong input? Wait. I know exactly what's going wrong. Back to math. Let's see the negatives work. Yeah, that's it. So this is what's happening. Here's a bug. We need to fix it because the hexagonal tiles apparently only work in the positive quadrant and not in the negative quadrant. Like you can see, if I go all the way down, it only works on the positive. Like on the negative, it just gets black. So that's see, that is one issue that we found, and we need to fix that. How would I go about that? Instead of using modulo, is there a float modulo? Unfortunately, there is not. How about we use a warp? What does modulo do? We need this, so let's quickly duplicate this. Take a warp instead. There you go. And this should work. All I have to do is just replace this connection here. I hope I'm correct. And duplicate this and change this to warp. And this connection here. And it should still work as expected. And let's see the negatives now. Okay, in the negative directions, it seemed to be working perfectly now. So what is modular doing is it's not giving any negative direction. So you can only see the quadrants here, and here it is not. So I'm going to change this to warp and warp. Now we have this, and from there we got this and this. Now we can simply copy the small line setup, which is giving the circle function, and paste it here into this, which will give us this. Now you can see there's an offset, which is perfect. But doesn't this look very similar to what we did before? I don't think so, because this is very square tiles. It's not really, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, there you go. This is completely different from this. Yeah. Okay. So now we have two different ways we can tile stuff. Oh, I thought the car horn sound was some kind of automated sensor function to cover up his swearing. Wait, did it actually censor my swearing? I'm actually wait, really? I did not know that. uh let's try again, but I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to try again, sorry. I seriously can't believe that happened. Okay, so let's separate this x and xy. X is fine, y is fine. Yes. Uh, I don't think there's a car horn here where I am from. I don't think there's any car horn. So I'm kind of skeptical with what's happening. So I'm kind of curious. Oh, that's so funny. So we have this and we have this. So now quickly, let's copy this setup and paste it here for the hex. Okay, let's increase or decrease this. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. 0.5. Separate XYZ. This one is fine. Let's do an absolute here quickly. Technically, this shouldn't be a problem. Yep, there is a slight problem here, like you can see. This is all fine, but if I give this into multiplying with this, there should be a slight trouble. Math. I'm basically masking stuff, so let's multiply this. Let's do 0. Okay, as you can see, there is tiny bit of problem there. I think we can fix that by adjusting this values. Yeah, but why is that happening? Interesting. So let's quickly, I know I basically made a mess here, so I'm gonna delete all this which is not necessary. Not necessary. Not necessary. Yep. Can close this. Place this here. Place this here. And all this can be into one new folder, and we can delete this. It's really hard. There you go. Now all we have to do is take this and combine with these 3 nodes, which is basically giving us a profile. And connect this directly to this, and we are done. Let's look at this. Yeah. Now look here. This is perfect. Now we have controls for the size of this. And we also have the control for this, how many one. Okay, here's the thing. Here's a new trouble that we found. We're scaling this here, but the scaling is not happening elsewhere, so we need to fix the gradient again. So let's see how to do that. I think after this, yeah, we quickly need to use vector math, value. Let's give this a nice round value of 20. And also use a math function to make this rounded. Let's change this to round, and that's it. Hey Martin, nice to see you here. I hope you're having a good day. And I think I use scale there, so I think I should use divide here. So let's quickly divide this by that. So now we have 0 to 1, which is perfect. And now we have x, we have y, we have that, 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 that. So we have to do it twice because this value is going from 0 to 0 0.5. So quickly, let's scale this up by 2. 2. No. It's going to 0 to 1. What if I do 0.5 and change this to 1 instead? Oh, it's not necessary. We can delete this and we can mute this. Change to 1. Perfect. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a Amazon package. I was actually like very impressed with how good YouTube system was for a bit. I mean, yeah, YouTube is pretty good with censoring and stuff, but not really realize how good that is. Let's do 0.5. Maybe 0.1 is fine. Minus 0.1. Interesting. Right now I'm figuring out how to basically isolate the corners because I don't know how else I would be doing that. I mean, otherwise it's pretty good. Let's give it a quick render and see how that looks. Yeah, I do like it. I'm gonna add a lot of grime and stuff on top of this later, definitely. But yeah, I'm still a little worried about the edges. To be honest, like if you're going this small, I don't think edges would really matter. But I really like that control. I want to somehow achieve that. Oh God, what happened to me? Thank you. Thank you, both of you. It was really fun. Let's quickly do some. Wait, did I change the camera? Yeah, I did. But I did not change the resolution, I guess. Hmm. Interesting. So the next steps about this is I could basically leave it here, you know. I really don't have to worry about the edges. Mm, No, I want to improve this. I'm not really happy with that. There's some small logic that I'm missing. Not sure what exactly yet. It's probably have to do with this little offset, you know. There should be only one center. I don't know. So let's quickly try that with, let's give it a high value. You can tell there is a repeating pattern. I don't like that. 10 for now. And there's a little bit of offset on X and Y. About this, every value seems different. Nope, not working. Never realized this is what I'll have trouble with. Let's do 0.5 and 0.5. Wait, 0.5 and 0.3 by. Don't tell me this will work. It works! What the hell? Of course. So stupid. There you go. It's perfect, almost perfect. We can do it. It's just this little bit. There you go. See, this is what I wanted. This is perfectly what I wanted. Now you can see you have a perfect mask for wherever you don't want this, I think. Oh man, that's a relief. I don't know why I was so worried about it. Now you can see, like, if you don't want these on the edges, we can simply increase the threshold here. And there you go, you don't have it anymore. And we can increase the value to however long you want. And we can change this value. Not that one, sorry. Okay, I really need to organize this. It's getting very cluttered at the moment here. We can use that to clip till wherever you want. Now you see, I have good edges. And this is what I want to see. Now we have everything at the edges. Let's quickly give it a different render. And I'll show you what I mean. Hey Sanders, thanks for joining. It's really fun. Thank you. Now, there you go. Previous, present, previous, present. And I like this one. So this is the best one. Now, immediately, the next thing we have to do is make this into a node group, because I have been lazy making node groups. This is nice. Okay, let's quickly change the into node groups. Okay, let's see. Let's open the end panel. I hope this is visible for you guys. I made it big. And let's take this. Tactile for Hex. I think that's what I'm going to call this. Hex tactile setup. And let's just save all this. And the first control we have to give is, let's get 20. Yeah, scale. So this will be the scale. scale of the tactile scale. Yeah. Why? And the minimum will be 0. Sure. What if I give 1? Let's quickly check. Twenty is fine. 20 is the default at the moment, so 20 is not bad for a default. So for 1, you only have 1, which is perfect. So the least you can go is 1, but the default is 20, so I don't think that'll be a problem. So subtype, it's, I wish there was integer. I don't know why they did not add integer here. That's why I always have to use a round function. See, there's only float, shader, vector, and color. I really wish there was integers. Like, we have integers in geometry nodes, right? Like, yeah, I don't get it, but it's fine. We have scale, so let's delete this. And then we don't need that's all fine. Let's bring this somewhere closer so we don't have to connect node groups. Yep, this is radius. It's the circle radius. So let's give this a default value of 0.5 quickly. And 0 to 1 max, sure. And radius of the circle pattern. The reason why I'm writing descriptions is because people can read it. Let's call this radius. Okay, I think my shift key is not working properly. Not to the point. So Tushar, just saw your message, sorry. If you just want to learn animation, and I think Alive by Peric is probably the best one out there. It's honestly, it's not that expensive if you think about like other paid courses. But yeah, depending upon what you want, like if that's what you like, I would suggest you to go with Peric's course. Peric is an awesome tutor, and I would recommend him to death. Yeah. So let's control H this. We have that one, and I don't want this one. And then we have the greater than, so that should be a threshold. So let's copy this, control H, threshold. Let's make this 0 for now. That's fine. 0.1 would probably be the ideal case threshold. So I don't know, damn it. We should give it this way so that, wait, why is threshold not taking the name as threshold again? That's so stupid. It's fine. Threshold, edge mask, subtype, percentage is good, or else factor is fine. 0.1, 0 to 1. I want this value to be shown, so good. So 0.10. So this will give you this control, just perfect. And the radius is set to 0.5, and it's actually touching each other. So I think we have to scale it by twice so that this will be 1. And since the radius is again a 0 to 1 range, we can give a factor so that you'll have a slider. And I think, why exactly did I divide something here? Did I divide something there? I'm still skeptical with what did I divide this with? I divided it with the scale, of course. And oh, I don't think I need this. So David, you said just yesterday I spent a few grumpy moments in the lack of integer type in the shader. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that we don't have that. I would prefer to have that, honestly. Like, wish it was available, honestly. It's pretty good. Like, it's not bad. Yeah, I think I need this divide node or multiply by twice. Sure. And so in case if you guys are using multiply and divide, and if you're going with 0 and 1 value, try not to use divide more, because I mean it's technically not noticeable, but divide is more computationally expensive. That's all I would say. If you only use divide if you need divide, but here dividing by 0.5 and multiplying by 2 is the same, so I'd probably choose multiply by 2. And greater than the threshold, that's fine. So now we have to just multiply this by 2. So now this will go with all the way up to 1. Does it? Okay, that's not working. Instead, I think I should just... Oh no, man. Since here it is radius, I'm gonna multiply this by 0.5 to make this go all the way up to 1. Now you have a nice control. 0, 1. And you can see my viewport is lagging because I'm zooming in really close. So what I would do is go to the viewport dicing scale to 2 for now. So now it's a little bit more responsive. Now let's look at the output. I'm basically using one shader that I made for all my setups, so that's why it looks really bad. But yeah. So what other controls do we need? I think that's all. I think these are the basic controls, and of course we need bevel, and we need should I really use this setup? Oh my god, Charan, you are probably so stupid. Okay, sorry. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna delete all this. Or for now, let's not delete anything. Let's just send this here and take this and connect it here. Perfect. Multiply by 2. That's it. And we need So P2 Designs Alive course, I just started it myself. I hope I can show you what I've done. Yeah, I think let me just open quickly the file that I was trying to practice. So this was me trying to do Alive. Because I'm very bad at animation as well, but yeah. But yeah, like this is mine. I'm still learning. I'm doing an hour every day because I don't have that much time. But yeah, this is what I've been trying to do. This is directly from Alive, so I'm giving this as a suggestion because I did it myself. So yeah, or else I wouldn't suggest otherwise. Now, mm, yeah, I would think this is better because this actually means radius. So okay. There's definitely a thick accent, and you can't really blame him for that because it's his accent. I would probably and he also offers like subtitles, so you can use subtitles if you are a anime watcher like me. Reading subtitles shouldn't be that problem. But to understand Parik's accent, I basically watched the whole course once with 2x speed, uh, and while doing I have to make it real time because I'll know what exactly the timing is. Since this is an animation course, you can't really watch it in sped up speed, so you have to watch it in like the base speed because you need to know how the timing actually works. So that has been a little challenging, but other than that, I would probably suggest Perix course. There's no trouble for me, at least. um, so let's quickly connect the bevel to the factor. See, this works. And it's so stupid that if I drag threshold, the name doesn't come here. Maybe I should report this, and let's call this bevel strip. So the point about this back is I am trying to chain nodes, like from one to other. So let's get the hex material down. Don't worry about these connections. I'm connecting the cell vector to cell vector, and it should still work. But I want this height map to come into this as well, so as an input. So I'm going to add an input, call it input. I'm going to call this height. Height map. Oh god. Subtype, I'm going to make it. I'm going to just hide this value because we don't really need this. So what, and I think I'll probably put this all the way on the top right after that. Or maybe take this to here and call this cell vector for naming convention's sake. So yeah, the plan is height to height, cell vector to cell vector. So yeah, cell vector has to be hid as well. So now height, cell vectors to cell vector, height to height, so it automatically connects it. So now I should take this height, the reason why I'm adding so many group in bits is because I don't want to you know mix color, but here the value output is actually height again. So height is coming, height is going, so this height map has to be changed to height again. So naming conventions is very important when it comes to stuff like this. So we have to take this height as a base height, take this as a second height, and add it. So now this one will be the tactile strength. So and I'm going to make this base value 0.1, and since 0.1, sorry, and that's it. So now since I did this, all we have to do is just add these two nodes, just chain these two things, and you can directly connect this to the next chain, which is motor and maximum, which is this. So I'll take this and directly connect it to here. I like, this is the best part about the whole thing, I would say. Like, this is my favorite bit. I'll have to take this one and just put it here so that I don't have to see it all the way through there. I'm gonna delete all this because I don't need it. Now, oh my god, look at that. Hey Charles, welcome to the stream. So I can give a quick breakdown of the shader. I'm of course using roughness maps because that was not a procedural project actually. That was more about lighting. I really wanted to try out lighting and the shader itself, not the maps, but the shader, how to make eraser look real. And I did that because I actually have an eraser in my hand and I was basically doing some 2D artwork. I really wanted to practice some 2D artwork, so yeah, so I thought I will try to do that. Now you can see with just 3 nodes, with just this small procedural node setup, we have a whole thing. And all these things also will be given as presets, of course, and color variations and everything. It's up to you guys how you want to do it. But now let's quickly change the values. So the tactile strength is too high, so I'm gonna make it really small. And the bevel, it needs that, and I think the radius has to be 0.5. And let's quickly for the motor, I'm gonna decrease this height slowly to 0 for now because this is too big for some reason. 0.5. Yeah, let's set it there. Now let's play with the other stuff like bevel strength all the way up to here. Cool. And yeah, that works. That's fine. Radius is fine. Tactile strength. Okay, why exactly? Is it not adding? It is taking the height, it's taking the tactile strength as a factor, and it is taking this, it is adding. Of course it's adding. Why is this not working? Wait, is there like negative values? Clamp result, there we go. Yeah, sorry, there are some negative values, which I should have known. So now we can just decrease this tactile strength to a respectable value, something like this. And rounding is fine, bevel strength is fine, and this height needs a profile. So float curve, let's make this rounder, and yeah, the bevel strength is fine, I would say. Yeah, I think this is good. Like, now we basically made a small procedural setup. We have a motor, so now let's give motor as a height, and let's make this into a small value. Let's call this offset. So now I can simply raise this up ever so slightly. Nice. Let's go vector math, scale, connect this down and make it up. I can increase the scale of this and offset it up or down. But yeah, I'm very happy with where this is at the moment. We can now, since I made this setup, like this tactile hex tactile setup, this is the normal tactile setup. So I want to make this one into a group as well, which I will be doing shortly. But before that, let's quickly go to my previous eraser setup and quickly give it a breakdown. So for people who haven't seen yesterday's stream, it's still up, but let's quickly look at the eraser. As you can see, I used geometry nodes particles, like scattering system, to basically add some particles on top of it. And this is how the render looks for now. This is more of a project that I wanted to tackle because I want to improve the shading, because we all know that eraser has subsurface scattering, but I don't know how much. So I was just trying to make a small asset, and it's not that bad. And the lighting, I want to give it a quick render and see how this looks actually. So let's do a 2K render. Okay, 1 second. Not sure why this is happening. Yeah, let's give it a quick render again. I'm not able to see the that's cool. So yeah, you can see I use some scratch maps that I found online. I think I use Punisher's textures as well, and some fingerprint maps. You can use AI to generate fingerprint textures or like surface imperfection maps, because to be honest, like if you don't want to buy a pack and if you can't afford it at the moment or something, always try using AI for like surface imperfection, because it's not really stealing anyone's work, it's fine. Yeah, I'm very happy how it turned out. But in compositing, I do have a small issue. I have to mix color. Let's do add. Hmm. Okay, the volume is hidden, I think. Where is the volume? Okay, ah, there I go. Sorry. This is more like it. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much. Yeah, this was a project that I think it took me a couple of hours, but very happy with it. I also used GIMP for the first time just to get this map. I really wish there was text nodes in shaders, shouldn't be that hard to get a text node in shader. Probably it is. I'm just being dumb probably. But yeah, it is really, really nice. If you had a text node, we can do all sorts of crazy stuff in shaders. We can do glyphs, which is awesome. Hmm. By the way, guys, like I want to ask you a question. There's like about 10 people watching at the moment. So you 10 people just put a comment on what sort of material tutorials you guys would want to see, you know? Like material tutorials. I'll try to make some. What sort of materials you want to see? Now, yeah, that's about it. If you guys want to see the shader, I'd like to show it to you as well. Honestly, not that complex. It's basically, sure, let me just quickly do this. I'm basically using box mapping for these bits and fingerprints, and that's it. Only two maps, honestly, and that's for that one. And for the back face, for this cover, I'm using a lot more maps. You can see I'm using a scratch map, a fingerprint map, and the map of the eraser. There's also a barcode. So yeah, the barcode is here. Sorry, the barcode and the same eraser but on a different place. Oh, the making the eraser was very, very simple. This is a really high poly, unfortunately. If you look at it, I basically went to sculpt mode and basically sculpted this edges, and that's it. It's just a cube with smoothed out edges, and yeah. Okay, now let's quickly move to, oh wait, what? Sorry. Let's go back to tile kit. So we made some progress today. We made a motor map, we made hex tile setup. I'm gonna make more of these, but let's actually make some output worthy stuff, like where you can actually show it to people. I think this surface imperfections one, which is fine. We dirt and deposit, so let's do that. I'm using ambient occlusion to get the dirt, by the way. So, and that's fine. Multiplying that, color ramp. Maybe I should add the, maybe I should, yeah, probably. I want to add the dirt on top of everything, so like which includes on top of the dirt as well. I'm just gonna give it green to see if I can actually see it. Okay, so here is all where let's just give it a quick render, because sometimes dark values you won't really be able to see stuff. Like you can see, one thing that I'm not liking so far, the ambient occlusion is out of every place. Like wherever there is, you can see there is that, like every single edge has it. Now we need to break that up, because yeah, I don't like that, especially that. Yeah, so we can use some crazy masking techniques probably. Hmm. Any questions so far? Like, do let me know. Hmm. Okay, stopped it. This one is a color setup, so I'm actually a little worried with why this is not working. Let's give this another blue color or something, like a very high, a light blue color. Let's see if this is visible, because sometimes you can't really see like other deposits here. So there is a mask, there is, you can see the blue bits, but this is very less compared to the size. We need to fix that. Nice. Just give me a second. I'll just have some water. Okay. There are issues. But by the way, like I actually found some good references on like good reference images that I was inspired from. Like this was made in Substance Designer, of course, but these are some good stuff. Like you can see some tiles, like there's some good looking motor. This is simple to make. This is honestly like very easy. We can look at how to do that in the upcoming streams, definitely. So this is something which I want to do, this motor. So we'll put that in our list. And yeah, look at this one. I downloaded this not because of the shape, but because of the pattern, the concrete pattern here. We should be able to do that as well. So we'll focus on doing this particular noisy one. So look forward to that. And yep, Ministry of Magic. This is a really good shading exercise because you can see it has some really nice details, like, you know. I think I'll probably make a tutorial on how to make Ministry of Magic tiles, like in a 10-minute video or something. Or else I can simply make this and put this in the pack as well, like a preset. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. And here comes another one. A concrete tiles, but then I really like this pattern. It's another tactile, so we can actually work on this one next. And there is also chipping here and there, which is nice. We can do that. That's good. Yeah, we can do that, no problem. And look at this one. This is a beauty. So here, it's not the pattern that I like. I mean, of course, this pattern is really complicated to do it in Blender, and I would not. I wish I could do it. I'd probably give it a try at some point. But the here what I like is the paint layer, you know, the paint is what I really love. Like it's like an extruded paint on top. It's like a layer which is sticking out. So we should be able to do that as well. Like a preset material, not exactly this, but yeah, love to do that. And here is something which I think it's possible. This one. Look at this one. This pattern is actually possible, and this is possible as well. Like these are stylized. I never even thought of making stylized materials yet. So we're looking thinking about it. It's honestly not hard. We can do these patterns, and we can do this pattern, and we can try to make this pattern. We have long way to look forward to. And here, this is my favorite of all. Look at this motor. As you can see, I'm basically taking inspiration from multiple different resources, mostly from the artist, because um, like since people have already done it, it means it's possible. But of course, this is not in Blender. That's why you can't get this really nice sharp corners and everything. But we can try. We can try. And also, like the presentation is beautiful. Like this is what this is why I always look at ArtStation references. And we can try doing something like this, like this broken stuff. But we won't have this such a smooth ones. But we'll have some rigid ones. But it's possible. So we'll look into that later as well. And finally, this is the other reference I had. Guess what I love here? The motor. Look at this one. This motor is amazing. I don't really care about this sort of stuff. We can basically use I don't know, like a concrete map that you can find online, like a procedural pattern. Not procedural, like actually a map, and we can use that. But this is beautiful, like this motor. And I personally think it is possible. Not sure how I'll do it yet, but we can try. So yeah, if you guys are still um yeah, so we have good references. Tomorrow we'll work on this pattern. It's pretty simple, easy to make. It's easy. If I can probably do it now, but it's pretty late, like you can tell. So we'll try to just do something other than making a new pattern now. I'll try to organize stuff. And do ask me any questions that you have. I'd love to answer them before the whole thing. Let's see. I'll probably not use this one. I'll probably delete this. Honestly, let's do this now. Whatever I don't want, I just don't want to think about it. That I don't really like that. What is this? Voronoi mixed with noise. Not looking appetizing. Delete. Let's. I'm gonna make this into the same node group of what we did here in the hex style setup. And this profile curve is I'll probably give like a slider control here and there into the node itself. We will definitely step into some issues later on, and we should be able to tackle them. It'll be fun. I hope you guys are having fun though, honestly. Uh, that one, and let's take this. Let's quickly give it a noise map. Let's multiply these two. Give it a 6. 6 is fine. And I'm gonna give a math node. Just clamp this, and I'm gonna add stuff to this. Like this. Oh, look at that. But the problem is the this is not that much. What if I give 128 samples? That's interesting. Let's give it a quick render to see how this looks. Yeah. I think I have a good idea on how to do stuff. I'm gonna take a noise map it on it, and then multiply it with, or like, add it with this particular grunge map. Definitely possible. Has more potential to make it look better, definitely. I'll be working on different motor maps on one stream once we complete doing, the stuff. So let's quickly give it a nice beauty render. So for that, I have a setup. Let's use this camera, and make this into 1 by 1. And of course, this is more visible here, so it doesn't look that good in my opinion. So let's decrease this. Ooh, wow. Why did that happen? Okay, makes sense. Maybe 125, 128, 120 samples actually helps. Let's do 32. And also change this adaptive subdivision to 1. That's fine. That's fine. I hope it just doesn't, like, oh god, look at that. That's horrible. Yep, that's not what I wanted. So we have this, we have that. That's okay. And this ambient occlusion is that. Okay, why is ambient occlusion acting weird? Let's restart. It is becoming directional, so let's mute this. Okay, I think there is a small issue, but not sure how to find it. I actually like this a lot. Just this. I just want to see a quick render on that. Okay. This is good. This is good looking. We can do something with that. See, that's why color ramp is just basically ruining it all. I hate color ramp. Let's use the map range instead and see if that makes any difference. Technically it shouldn't, but you know, last ditch effort. Ooh, wow, wow. Ooh, I like that. Look at this and this. I mean, I'm not controlling it right. Yeah, I'm dumb. Oh god, that's so funny though. I'm gonna use map range because that makes more sense to me. And let's do 0 and 1 instead. How does this look instead? Let's do 1 and 0 again. Something happening that I'm not able to understand, not able to find out. 0.3 seems good. Power is making that lower, so I'm going to decrease that. Multiply. What if I invert this 0 and 1? Make this smoother. Smoother step. Not working. Interesting. Okay, that seems about right. And let's quickly make a nice looking render setup. So sorry for not speaking that much. I'm just trying to find out what's going on. Yeah, let's make it transparent and let's add a plane, rotate x 90, g y z, y, scale by 5 times. That's good. And let's give it a quick material, call it BG for background. And let's look at that and change this to dark, increase the roughness to 0, reflectivity is to 0. That's nice. Yeah, but here comes magic. All I have to do is now add a point light. This light, sorry. Point light. Let's go to the lighting tab, sorry. Let's take the point light. It's somewhere here. Okay. Maybe IOR, yeah. And let's make this 1000. Yeah, that's a nice background. Colors as well. I'll put a different halo. The blue is nice. Yeah, and let's change this viewport display as proud. What do you guys think? Of course, this side is too bright, so I don't know which slide that is. Probably this. Nope, not that. I like to. Okay. I'm gonna decrease this power slightly and go to the object. Increase this power so that the fill light is strong enough. And that's too much. How about 0.4? I want that to only affect this particular object, so I think I'll give it I'll go to the world settings, light group or light linking. Light paths, nope. It was somewhere nearby. Lights, is it here? Advanced. Actually, I don't know where light linking is. There it is. Okay, I have to go into the lights, object settings, shading, light linking, group. Let's just put this sphere in this. And what is it? The plane. Let's choose the light. No, I don't think we need this. We'll go to the fire setting, shading. It's not shading for the world. These are light groups. I also already changed worlds. Since yeah, light linking is weird, don't you think? We don't have world light linking. Do anyone know how to give world light linking? Yep, we don't have it. That's very unfortunate. Object properties for the plane, light groups. Nope, light linking the plane. Okay, let's work with what we have then. And let's select the object. Let's decrease our level instead. You know, what other thing that you can do is take these things. Let's give this to 1000 instead. I personally think this looks fine. The blue, but for some reason sand color looks fine too. You know what, let's not overthink. Let's just give it a quick render. Nice. We'll be improving this a lot, definitely, and you can tell this is bulging out too much. But for now, not bad, not bad. We can improve it, definitely. I like it. I think that's it for today, guys. Do let me know what you guys think. This has been awesome. This has been awesome. I'm gonna stream tomorrow as well. I'll probably talk more tomorrow because you know this is very new. Like, this is very new for me. I never spoke to a camera before like this. So it's been a little challenging to get my mindset right to live streaming, but I'll try to stream more often, and definitely gonna stream tomorrow and day after tomorrow, but maybe a little earlier. And if there is any viewers who wants to, like, yeah, let me see some. But yeah, whoever tuned in, thank you so much for tuning in. This product is going to see the day and light soon. I'm very happy with what I'm able to do at the moment, and looking forward to more um, updates and more videos. Thank you. Hey, Alexander. Thank you so much. That is really sweet of you to tell me. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys tune in tomorrow as well. So have a nice day. Have a fun day. Bye bye.